Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is why younger men prefer older women. Why younger men prefer older women. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video, and then we're going to dive right into this topic. Why younger men prefer older women? Here we go.
Why younger dudes like me, we like the older women, or we go after the older women, 40s through their 50s. Number one, they're not in the club every week. Number two, they already got past that phrase where they got to be entertaining a lot of dudes. Number three, they teach you about life. 9 times out of 10, they got kids your age, so they're going to just put you up on game about life. Number four, 9 times out of 10, they already got their own house, their own car, so they don't need your money. Number five, they know how to cook. Number six, they gonna keep it 100 with you. Number seven, they ain't got no time to waste at all. Number nine, they some free. Number 10, they gonna take care of you. My bad, I skipped number 8. And number 8, you ain't gotta go take them to go get drinks. They want some wine. They want to sip some wine at home. You like old women and old women like us. Yes, Miss Johnson, I would like some curry chicken and some cranberry juice. Yes, Miss Pearly, maybe.
Okay, let's look at this. You know, I did get a letter from one of the followers some time back asking about a celebrity who is with a very, very young man. And I just told her, I don't keep up with the celebrities, but I did want to do a video on this topic, okay? And I hope she's watching. All right. A younger man dating an older woman. Number one, it's a step up for him. It's a step up. And why? Now, we're talking about, all right, he's in his 20s. Let's give a scenario. He's in his 20s or so, and there's at least a 20-year gap. 10 to 20 years, we'll say that. Why? Why would a 20-year-old man want to date a 40-year-old woman? All right. Number one, her maturity is attractive to him because women his age, they're still silly. They don't have their lives together yet. They're just starting out. And younger men are beginning to appreciate older women because in today's society, older women are looking great. They're looking as good and even some better than younger women. And they exude confidence, because of life experience. These women have been around. And they are intellectually stimulating to young men because of their life experience. They have a lot of things they can talk about that the young man may not have experienced yet. And so he finds all of that exciting. There's always something new to venture. And then plus, she knows her way around the house. It's usually tidy. She can cook whatever he needs. She has, a lot of things. And she's financially independent. Men love that. He's the provider. But when these younger men date older women, they don't go in there to provide anything. They go in there to kind of be taken care of. Okay? So why do older women accept them? Because, let's look at it. An older woman, let's say an older woman who's retired. Pretty much she's worked. Now is her time to relax. Most of the guys her age, they're retired too, and they don't want to do anything. They don't have any energy. Even for me, a lot of men my age are either in the hospital, they can't walk, they can't get around, they can't see good, And that's only because a lot of men my age didn't take care of themselves when they were young. They just ran ragged. So now they're out of gas. So women like me, if I wanted to date, he would probably be younger, because most men my age have one foot in the grave and they act like it. When you see them even out, they're in their walkers or sitting on those little wagons that go around the grocery store. They can't even, I'm not about that. I'm an active woman. You see, young men are active. Now, I'm not advocating older women to date younger men, but it is a phenomena that's really happening today, and I wanted to speak on it on both sides. For the men, it's a good thing. It's a step up for them. They get experience. They get some help while they're trying to decide what they want to do with their lives. Okay. So women, if you pick up a younger man and it's at least a 10, 20-year gap, you run the risk of raising him. All right. That's the risk that you run, that he's coming to you to be supported. And he's not coming to you to be a lifelong partner for you. And a lot of women, that's where you get hurt, when you're looking for a lifelong partner in a younger man. Because once he's got everything he needs from you, he's all grown up. Guess what? Now he's going to look for a younger woman. Leave you high and dry. Now, I want to go back to why I think that you're dating these younger men in the first place. They look good. They pay you some attention. And you are flattered by that. You're totally flattered that this young, good-looking man is passing all these young, good-looking women and coming to you. You're happy. And it's going to take, especially if you are alone and lonely, you would probably fall for it. So once you have engaged in sex with him, because that's all he's got. He's got nothing else to give but sex, and he's banking on that's going to hook you. He's banking on it. All right, so you go and you haven't had sex in a while, and you welcome it. You thrill beyond thrill. All right, so in the morning now you want to do something good for this man. You want to take him out and dress him up. Whatever he wants, you want to give it to him. And that's what's been happening in a lot of these relationships with younger men. Now, whether the younger man will stay with you or not, it's hard to say. I realize that there are a lot of women out there who have not only dated, but married younger men. I married them. Now, I did have a relative who married a younger man. I don't know how much younger he was, but she looked so young, you couldn't tell. I mean, they looked like the same age. In fact, when he got older, he looked older than her. So it's hard to tell about the age, but I do know that he was younger. And he came in and supported her and stayed with her until he passed away. That could happen. But if the age gap is too much, I think you run the risk of him not staying with you. I think you run the risk of that you're just a stopover until he gets himself together, and then he will move on. I wouldn't risk it. When I was out there dating, I did have a younger man, a few younger men, but this one sticks in my mind because I was working then in an office setting. And he would come by my office every day just to say hello. He would stand in the door, hello, a few times. And then he'd come back and try to make up some little conversation or whatever. And so I said to myself, oh, well, let me see what this is about. Because he wasn't that much younger than me. I think at the time he probably was maybe 5 or 6 years younger than me. And that's really not that much. But I gave him a shot and I went out with him, and he was a very nice guy and everything. But he had nothing of value to add to my life. See, that was my problem with him. He was a very nice guy and all that, but he added no value to my life. He was just trying to get his life together and everything, and he wasn't established and all of that. And he had less than I had. I don't date men that have less than I have. I That's something I learned along the way that is not a good thing to do, because you end up giving more than you get from the relationship. And then if it doesn't work out, now you feel heartbroken. You feel like you've been taken advantage of and all of that, when really you just gave it, but your partner had nothing to give but sex. That's all the young men have to give you, sex. That's why I have an issue with dating younger men. Now, as I get older, the younger men are not that young. You go 10 years back, and that's not that young anymore the older that you get. You see, and so a man 10 years younger than me should already be established by that time. Okay, you can look at it. It's an individual thing. If he's already established, then he should have something that add value to your life, even if he's younger. All right. Now, if you're fortunate enough to run up on a young man who's got a fortune, and he cares for you, I still think it's a tricky thing, especially if the age gap is too wide, because if he's got it all, he's very young, there is a chance that he'll play with you for a while and then leave you for somebody else down the line. All right. As he gets older, he gets tired of you, he'll treat you like a toy or whatever. And you got to be careful. No matter who you are dating or thinking about dating, take your time with them. Yeah, always take it slow. Don't go too fast, because if it's good and it's for you, you can take it slow. It's not going to go anywhere. But if it's no good for you anyway, it's not. If they don't get it in a hurry, then it's going to fly away. And that's a good thing for you. That's a saving grace for them to fly away. There are some younger men out here who want to be with an older woman just to put a notch on the bedpost. They want to be able to go back to their friends and say that they was with Miss So-and-so and Miss So-and-so and Miss So-and-so. You see, there's some younger guys who just want to do that. That's why I say take your time until you know what his intention is. And if he's a young man, take your time if you want to go that way. And I don't advise it, but if you already have your own, all right, let me make this stipulation. If you already have your own, all right, and you meet somebody, he's younger than you, and he has his own, as a matter of fact, if he has what you have, and he's younger than you, it may work. At least on a financial scale, you're compatible. He has what you have. All right. But still, if he is not willing to add value to your life, it's still no good. It's still no good. All right. See, that's the issue with the younger man. If he doesn't have anything to add to your life, I think it's a waste of time. Because after you've had sex with him, what else is there? He'll go out with you, and have some fun with you. Maybe that's all you want, and maybe that's all you need. But as far as younger men preferring older women, I can understand why. And it is happening all over. All right. But older women, just know what you're doing and why you're doing it. And this way it will save you from being hurt in the end. Okay. I hope you understand the message today. and I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.